Hello, friends. Today's topic is worst date. Let's rant.
Let me tell you something, friends. The dating pool has fucking piss in it, especially in Chicago, okay? I expanded my horizons and I was like, let me do something out of my comfort zone. Went on a date with somebody that I absolutely, honestly, would probably never even try to talk to. But I'm like, you know what? Sometimes people go for their type and their type and their type, and then they end up falling in love with someone that's not their type. So I'm like, let me just give it a try. Yeah, never again. Let me tell you what happened. So I went out with this man, okay? Let's just say his name is Rollin, okay? Rollin O'Johner, okay? Long story short, okay? Lacrosse player, whatever. I should have known then, okay? Lacrosse player. Picks me up from my home, suburban area, okay? Nothing crazy at all. Picks me up, okay? And it's like, oh, you kind of live in the hood. I'm like, okay, I don't know what mansion you're used to, but whatever. And I need to start, but I'm not really one to judge others because just why, you know? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let that slide. So we proceed. Okay, we're on our way to dinner. This man looks at me and he's like, our wedding would be so colorful. And now I'm Indian, so I'm thinking, oh my God, yeah, like, you know, like our dresses, like our ceremonies, everything's super vibrant, colorful, great. This hoe looked at me and said, "'Cause you're a lot darker than I expected you to be." Rollin, I'm gonna put my hands on you, Rollin. I was like, but at that point, we were already like halfway to the restaurant. I already committed to this plan. And I'm like, you know what? I'm already here at this point. I hate to be that person, but I'm like, let me just go get my nice dinner. Cause you know, we were going to Maple and Ash. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat. So the car ride proceeds and he goes, "Oh, your hair looks gorgeous." I'm like, thanks. Already fully not knowing he's never gonna see me again. I'm like, thanks. Proceeds to say, "Is that yours?" Yeah, it is. Because it could be extensions. That's a fair question, okay? I'm like, yeah, it is. He goes, "Oh, yeah, it like literally looks like horse hair. Like, you know, like the horse's tail." Now I know my hair may not be the healthiest, but like, horse's tail? Horse's tail is crazy. It's crazy, Rollin. Honestly, I didn't really have much to say after that. I was just like, okay, cool. Proceeds in the car ride. At this point, I'm just dead silent because I'm like, oh my God, like, am I even hungry? I've lost my appetite. I've never, and I know a lot of people have experienced encounters like this, but I avoid this kind of man for a reason. The frat vibe, I avoid them like the plague for this reason. But I'm like, you know what? Like I said, I was trying to step out of my boundaries, my comfort zone, expand my horizons, not judge people. But at this point, I'm judging the fuck out of you. You're going to hell, okay? But it gets worse. Just wait. So we're still driving, right? At this point, we're like literally about to pull up to the restaurant, okay? And he goes, oh, what did he say? It was something like, oh yeah, like, well, you're with me now, so you're all good. And I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He was like, yeah, like, because, you know, white on top. I beg your finest pardon? What? This man looked me dead in the fucking face and said, white's on top. On top of what exactly? Because it's 2024 and you're literally butt fuck. He wasn't ugly, but the way he was acting was real ugly. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He was pissing me the fuck off. So at this point, we're literally about to go to the valet, you know, because the man had money. It was whatever. Clearly, he had money. Okay, clearly, because the way he was acting was very daddy's money. Even if I go to jail, I'll get bonded immediately behavior. Okay, it was ridiculous. Mind you, it's not like I just hopped in the man's car. Okay, I had conversations with him for like 2 weeks prior. Completely normal until that day. I don't know what happened. I don't know. And I honestly don't care. Because he's going to hell. But yeah, so we're pulling up to the valet, okay? And the valet guy's like, da-da-da-da-da, like, okay, sir, like, here, I'll take your car, blah, 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 park it, da-da-da, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. He was like, what? I said, take me home. He was like, what? I said, take me home. He was like, no, like, you're not gonna work here already. I made it. I don't care if you cured cancer, ho. Take me home. Now. he was like, I'm not taking you home, blah blah blah, like I already had made reservations and we're going and we're having this dinner and blah 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 la la la. So I said, take me home or I'm calling the police. Which didn't faze him. Of course, did not faze him, right? Right, not at all. So I pull out my phone. He was calling my bluff. One thing about it, don't call my bluff. Because I already do psychotic shit on a daily basis. You think that I won't do what the fuck I'm saying I'm doing? I will absolutely do it. And some more. And some more. So I pull out my phone, I get to 9-1, and I looked at him. I said, is this what you want to do right now? Is this what you want to do right now? Really? Really? You're going to hold me hostage over a dinner and you're going to call the police? Is that what you want on your record right now? Mind you, he's in law. Is that what you want? He had to do his, like, I don't know, fitness test or something like that. Oh! Not the seats randomly. Is it a ghost? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. Clearly I'm in a Tesla and you can do, like, your custom, like, seat adjustments, and it just randomly adjusted on its own. And I don't know. But back to the story. So I'm like, is this what you really want to do? Like, you know, your character fitness, whatever the fuck, you know? And he was like, fine, if you want to be like that, blah, 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 whatever, da, da, da. This is why I don't date dark bitches anyway. So, obviously, he realized I wasn't fucking around and took me home, okay? And guess who wrote a lovely email to his school? Pass that character and fitness test now, ho. I don't need any man like that walking the streets being a lawyer, talking like that, and he was trying to do criminal defense. Have you lost your rabbit ass mind? You want to go and defend criminals with that type of mentality? Are you crazy? It's giving he's gonna accidentally put them in jail instead of save them. Seriously. So yeah, the dating pool in Chicago is pissing it. And no, I'm not going to Federales. Stop telling me to go to Federales. I don't want to throw an ice thing at the bell, and I don't want to meet my husband that way. Please, spare me. Spare me. Spare me. Anyways, yeah, he got in trouble. I'm not going to go into detail as to what happened because I don't even know if I'm supposed to or allowed to or even let you guys know this much. But yeah. Have a great day. And don't date Rollins. Okay? Especially not in Chicago.
What a date. What do you think about this video? Comment down below and thank you for watching until next video.